Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today. For today's video, I'm going to be talking about the TV shows that I managed to watch via streaming this month for Tracy Talks TV episode 2. Spoiler alert, it was a really bad month for TV watching for me. I didn't watch anything from my physical media collection, only a random disc here and there. And I finished 3 shows via streaming, which is what I'm going to be talking about. So I started off the month strong. I binged through season 1 of Daredevil because I'd forgotten just how great Daredevil season 1 was, and just how formidable and great of a villain Fisk is. We get to season 2 and I've just completely stalled because I thought I was going to be talking about all the things Daredevil in this wrap up, but no. I finished season 1 and I'm stuck on episode 8 of season 2 because I hate the trial storyline because the DA character is just, she really grates on my nerves. And yeah, I'm just sort of like, I hate this character and I've still got to put up with it for another few episodes. And I want to get to season 3, but why did I put myself through a rewatch? Because season 2 is kind of really bad. The first 4 episodes were awesome. The Punisher being out and doing what he does was awesome. But yeah, and Foggy was awesome as always. But season 1 is peak Daredevil, and Fisk is such a great villain. And I want more Fisk, and I don't know when I don't know if he comes back in season 3, or if it's more in Daredevil Born Again, because I haven't watched those seasons yet. I have seen Echo, which is what sort of prompted the rewatch, because I forgot how great of a character he was, and then I was like, I saw all the rumours that Daredevil's going to be in the new Spider-Man movie, and I thought, oh, I'm going to watch all of Daredevil and all of Punisher. I haven't done either, so I've watched season 1. Hopefully this month I get back to Daredevil and finish that off, so, or at least get past season 2. I'm not going to watch the Defenders. I have seen that, but I don't feel it's really necessary to, to do this run of, watching just Daredevil. So yeah, I watched rewatched season 1 of Daredevil. Fantastic show, 5 out of 5 stars. I'm struggling with season 2. But anyway, I'll talk about that more hopefully this coming month, though, for the June's wrap up. Then I finished NCIS season 23 because I was more or less watching this weekly. It's one of the shows I keep up with on a week-to-week basis. I really enjoyed this past season. There were a couple of things that happened that I was not expecting. A major character got killed off in the 500th episode. I won't say who, but if you've been following the reactions and that, you can probably guess who the character was, which will be a little bit weird, and I'm really, really hoping we don't get, I can't think of the act. Is it Seamus Driver? He was in Castle. He played one of the cops in Castle. I liked his character in Castle. I did not like his character in NCIS, even though, to be fair, I don't think we're meant to like his character. But I really hope he's not going to be the new director. I'll say that, because yeah, just with how the finale was set up. I will say the ending of episode 19, I was like shook, because there was a pretty big callback to a previous character, and I was basically like, to be fair, they weren't subtle about it at all. It was Gibbs. Like, he wasn't on screen, but you knew it was him off screen. Yeah, because one of the characters, also tied to a previous character's arc, got killed by sniper rifle. If you know the show, you know Gibbs was a major, he was a sniper. He could shoot pretty far. And that's when they were like, oh, no one could make a shot that far, and everyone's like, Miguel's like, well, there's one person who could have done the shot, and I know Parker is not a sniper, so I was like, it was Gibbs. And then yeah, and then there was references to the end that he was over at Parker's place, so yeah, that kind of started a rewatch of the early, like way back in season 1, but I haven't got very far because I was trying to finish off my Star Wars rewatch, and then I've had a few weekends where I was away, so I couldn't watch anything. But no, there was some moments I really did like in NCIS, even though they were like really sad, but then there was sort of a major hint of another character being there, even if it was off screen. So yeah. I gave NCIS season 23 4 out of 5 stars. And then we have what is probably there's not much choice because I've only watched 3 things, and one of them was a rewatch. I got to Spider Noir. I wasn't planning on finishing it so quickly, but I watched it in 2 sittings over like 2 days because I couldn't stop watching. I loved Spider Noir. It was fantastic. Nicolas Cage was so great in the show, and yeah, it was like really dark, really gritty, and it was such an interesting scene from like this time period, how they handled certain elements. Because I was actually watching it and I was like, I know New York was like is more or less a progressive city, but because I was fearful for one of the characters who is black, and I was sort of like, how are they going to handle around this time? But I was like, is this like a colorblind cast like situation where he's black but no one sort of comments on it? And then there was like a subtle hint that pins were still happening, but that it wasn't like prominent. So yeah, because he was actually one of my favorite characters in the show. Robbie, I think that's the name of the reporter. And then I found out the actor was also in Game Night, which is one of my favorite comedies, and it's so underrated. But yeah, I loved Spider Noir. It was great. There was a lot of disturbing imagery though that I wasn't expecting, especially like when the episode where we learn how Ben got his like powers, and also the episode where he's being experimented on, essentially. So there is some very disturbing elements in there, but it's so good. The storytelling is so tight over 8 episodes, and it does conclude naturally. I'm just really hoping there's a second season. I want more of this world, and I don't have a great track record with starting new shows, because the last show that I binged watched was Chaos. That was a new show, and that got cancelled like by the end of the week. So yeah, that was such a fun show. That would have been good to see it get more seasons. But anyway, so yeah, so those are the TV shows that I watched in May. Not a great like TV watching effort. Hopefully I can get more TV watched in June. I should have at least one show, because I've been watching The Revenge Club on BritBox, and I have 2 episodes left. So they're just coming out weekly here in Australia. So I've been watching that, so I've got at least one show finished. Or I'll have one show finished, and then probably I need to get back to Death in Paradise and watch the new season, because all of it's out. Same with Beyond Paradise, so I should have a few new shows to talk about. But we'll see. But yeah, this month was really lackluster, so yeah. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and until my next video, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!